Hey friends, we are back with day 4 of our story of St. Patrick. It's getting super fun now, right? So, Patrick, English, gets kidnapped, taken to Ireland, works as a slave, gets brought back finally, God leading him all the way, him praying all the way through. Go back if you haven't heard the first part of the story. And so finally, he dreams. Remember those dreams that just kept coming true? Well, he dreamed that he wants to go back. The people are calling him, Patrick, come back and live with us. And he thinks, I'm going to do it. And he prays and he talks to God and he studies hard and he learns all about God's word and he gets ready to go back to Ireland. Are you ready to hear more? Here we go. It's called Back to Ireland. Before Patrick could tell the Irish about Christ's message of peace, he knew that he had to see the king. Now, I love this part because he wasn't just going to go in and start shouting to everybody and telling everybody. He was going to do things in proper order. He was going to go talk to the king and get permission from the king to tell his people about Jesus. Patrick needed the king's permission to tell others about Christ, and so he slowly followed the road to the hill of Tara where the king lived. I'll show you the picture. Do you guys see a long, lonely road that he walked? All right. On the way, a man named Sedge welcomed Patrick to his cottage for food, rest, and sleep. As it was getting dark, and because Patrick was tired, he agreed. He had a son, and his name was Benin. When Benin saw Patrick, he took a liking to him. Benin had learned to play the harp. And so, while Patrick ate with his father, Benin played the harp for him. Have you guys ever done that when someone's at the house, play the piano or the guitar or the drums, whatever instrument you play? Have you ever done that? Played the violin? Okay. Remember that Benin was a musician. The next morning, as Patrick was about to leave, Benin grabbed Patrick. He hung onto his leg and sat on his shoe. He was just a little boy, right? He would not move. He did not want Patrick to leave. Only after his father asked Patrick if Benin could go along with him, and Patrick agreed, did Benin get off his shoe. So Benin left with Patrick to see the king. Here's a picture of Benin on Patrick's shoe. What do you think? That little guy really wanted to go, right? Well, guess what? When that little guy grows up, we're going to find out that he was kind of the psalmist for Patrick. He grew up and he was the musical leader. All right. So he followed with Patrick for a long time throughout until Patrick passed away, actually. And he stayed with him and he learned about Jesus. And then he started telling people about Jesus. So pretty cool story, meeting from such a tiny little boy and going through their whole life together. But let's see what he did as a little boy tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.